All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Puck Rock Rangers. I'm Stefan. This is Palmer. Tom Wilson can suck it, and let's get into it.
Yeah, the Rangers have played a lot of games since we were last together, so we're going to go over that. Some wins, some losses, mostly wins. They're kind of turning it on here down the stretch.
No.
We'll get into all that next, but first, let's do some quick intros. What's going on in your world?
Nothing. I'm excited because next weekend we're having a yard sale. It's been a long time since we've done anything like that. Yard sales are getting rid of stuff, but also it's just kind of an exciting, different thing that we're doing. Work, I've been slammed. I'm basically over a month booked out right now. It's a blessing and a curse being that busy. The girls, they're developing into little monsters, and everything's going pretty good. We had a nice Easter, and what about you?
Yeah, life is good. Hanging with the dogs, practice with the band. We're trying out our first singer tomorrow. Or we're having our first tryout tomorrow, I should say. We have a couple people lined up. So we'll see how that goes. Excited for that. Demo's coming out Friday, so excited about that. And it'd be good to be whole again, so hopefully the singer search is not too exhaustive.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just spring is springing. I went fishing the other day. I haven't caught anything yet, but
cool.
Sometimes it's
still
nice
cool
to just be out there. And I was only out there for a little bit. But yeah, let's get into it. So the Rangers I have no notes, so we're riffing. We're riffing tonight.
I'm just winging it.
I'm winging it as well.
Man.
Look, there's 4 seasons left, 4 games left in the season. We are wrapping this thing up. But yeah, they've won some, they've lost some. Let's go in order. I do have it pulled up. Give me 1 second. Let me get squared away here. So last time we spoke was after the Senators game.
Yeah. So
since then, they lost to the Maple Leafs. That feels like ancient history. I don't remember much from that game.
Yep.
Other than, and honestly, that was a snooze fest. I actually fell asleep and didn't realize that the Leafs had won in overtime. Or was that in regulation?
No, didn't we already cover those games?
Where did we leave off, Stefan?
I think we left off right before...
we left
the
off
Canadians.
Right before the Devils, because we made our Devils predictions.
That's right. Yep.
And let's get into that. And as I predicted, it was a 4-1 Ranger win with a goalie fight.
You did not predict that. I said 5-1 Devils.
I know.
And you said what?
I said
4-2 Devils. What did you say again?
I said 4-2 Devils, and goals by Laffy and Mika was my predictions.
Yep.
So. Yeah, no one predicted the goalie fight. Let's get right into that. The game itself, I honestly didn't watch. I had to kind of catch up on the highlights.
I was watching, and man, it was that was like, for a season that's over, that was a heart and soul type game. It was exciting to watch. Lots of stuff. And you know what? The crazy part was the game didn't seem that chippy. Like, it wasn't like that chippy of a game to where like things just boil up and then end up in a goalie fight. But, this guy ran Shesterkin. Shesterkin gave him a little blocker throw, and Markstrom wasn't having it. And then Igor had to beat his ass because of it.
Yeah, the Rangers and Devil games this season have been a little too cordial for my liking. But I think what happened in this one is you just got a boiling over of 2 teams that have been hugely disappointing. 2 goalies... Or I would say, Igor's been pretty good, but he's battled injuries. He's had his frustrations. Markey hasn't had the best season. He's had his frustrations, and it just boiled over.
And then how lucky are Devils right now? They just fired Fitz. They've been chanting for that for a long time now, and it finally happened. Like, how lucky to be a Devils fan.
It gives me hope.
Yeah.
It gives me hope that maybe the Rangers get off the schneid.
Lots of stuff happening with, like, barely any time left in the season.
All right, so let's go right into that. What about Patrick Waugh? Fired by the Islanders almost in the night, and they bring in Peter DeBoer. And I think I texted you guys, well, at least Peter DeBoer knows, how to handle a star goalie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Islanders fans are that happy about it. I think they liked Patrick Waugh. I
Yeah.
think it was a lot. It was almost like the Rangers situation with like Gallant.
You know what it
Like,
reminds me of
you
more?
can't, Gallant and then Laviolette. It's like the players aren't gonna. The players, any coach in the world isn't gonna make the players do their jobs.
It reminds me of the Tristan Jarry, Jeff Skinner trade, where it's just like, or Stuart Skinner, sorry. It's just kind of like a okay, like average goalie for average goalie. It's like shaking your own hand. It really didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I think you get an average. In my opinion, they're both pretty average coaches. I know Peter DeBoer has knocked on the door of a Stanley Cup a couple times, some conference championships, but ultimately hasn't been there. Patrick Waugh is a Hall of Famer, an NHL great, but really hasn't proven himself as a coach beyond just count. And I thought he had the guys running.
A fiery guy.
My buddy Rob. Rob. He's a big Islanders fan.
Yeah.
He's not too happy about it. He's not rioting in the streets. But he's confused by it. I think Islanders fans.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense.
It's kind of like a nothing. It didn't like they're fighting for a playoff spot. 4 or 5 games left in the season just to can the coach is a pretty bizarre move. I mean I guess that's kind of what I have to say on it. Just kind of a weird move. I'm not a Peter DeBoer fan. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. That's not true. That's proven he is a good coach.
Well, hopefully it makes
him worse. But I'm not a big fan.
Hopefully it makes the Islanders a little worse.
Yeah, whatever can slow them down would be a delight to us, I would say.
Yeah. So then we played Montreal. After the Devils, we played Montreal. We lost that game.
That was all right. So that was a loss.
Yeah. So 3-2. It wasn't an overtime loss or anything like that. It was a regulation loss. The Canadians needed the points. They played. The Rangers played an all right effort in that game. They just didn't pull out the victory. It's just this whole season's been such a roller coaster. It's like, oh, the boys are back. The boys are back. And then the next game, it's like, like tucking my tail between my legs, hiding out, embarrassed by like the efforts.
I've felt more of that than the boys are back. The boys are back has been in the sense of the kids are here.
Yeah, the kids are playing.
I think more the boys are gone.
Yeah,
I would say is more appropriate.
Have you gotten any glimmer of hope for a future?
Yes.
So
if you would have asked me weeks ago, a month ago, I mean, I was down
what's the future like?
Super down on Laffy, and I'm still not 100% sold. I mean, he could come out next year and look like a pumpkin again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was super down on Laffy. Gabe had kind of been up and down. A little bit streaky. He's been overall really good.
Yeah.
But he's been kind of like I'll just speak my truth. There's been points this season where I was like, is he just gonna be kind of an average player?
His hockey IQ, he's like an Adam Fox type dude. Like
that, and he's speedy,
sneaky good.
He gets to the net for a little guy. He has a little bit of like I think as he matures and grows, he can pick up a little bit of that agitator.
Yeah, like he's kind of pesky.
Yeah,
he's definitely a little pesky. Like he's hard on pucks. He's a little pesky out there.
Yeah, for sure. He's a little pest, which I like. We need more pests.
Yeah,
we
love
need
it.
More pests.
And then he got a hat trick.
But yeah, I mean, Cartier is a guy we picked up off waivers. He's looked really, pretty good.
Shemalash.
I mean, Noah Laba. I've been riding the
Laba
wagon.
The kids have looked good.
Yeah, the kids have looked good. I texted the thread the other day. If we're gonna win, let it be on the kids. And that was the game. Perot got the hat trick. So yeah, I mean the kids are carrying it. We're playing spoiler. I mean it's always nice to beat the Caps. I don't have that same...
Well, that was the Cooley hat trick against the Caps just now, but the Perot hat trick was...
that was against the Red Wings.
Yeah, the Wings. And that was... I was like...
I know, you were kind of hoping...
I was kind of hoping the Wings would take it. I wanted almost like an overtime loss or something like that. And it sucks to like root against the Rangers, but it's like... You think like we need to lose a couple of the last few games just to keep our chances hot. And it's like, okay, win. Like, right when you want them to, like, and just because I like the Red Wings, like, out of all the teams we played, if there was a team we were going to lose to, I would hope it would be the Red Wings, but they just did not show up.
What and you're rooting for the Red Wings to make it into the offs.
Yeah, I wanted the Sabres made it in the playoffs. I'd love to see the Red Wings also make it into the playoffs.
Yeah, well, the Sabres didn't need anyone's help. And
no.
we're playing the Sabres actually next on Wednesday.
And that's the fan appreciation night, isn't it? It's funny how they do that. They're like, "Here, come play a juggernaut for fan appreciation
Even when
night."
the Sabres were bad, they would dummy us. So this is just going to be ugly.
Yeah.
You can only hope that they're maybe like taking it easy on us with just a couple games left. But I think anything else about the Red Wings game. The only thing I'll say is it was nice to see Jonathan Quick get a win. It was
20 something seconds left.
Just such a kick in the balls
in the game to ruin the shutout.
There's just some things in life that you just have to swallow and acquiesce and just kind of be like, fuck.
Yeah, for sure. And I've been an avid champion of I would rather get beat 10-1 than lose 1-0 or 2-0. Like I'd rather get completely blown out but not shut out than get beat a little bit and shut out.
Oh, just the way. I mean, he was battling, and just for it to happen with 30 fucking seconds left, that really stunk. But otherwise, the story of the night was Gabe Perreault and the hat trick, natural hat trick. So he had 3 in a row. And yeah, I mean, that was kind of his "I'm here" moment.
Well, it's like every single time he scores, it's never just one goal. It's like he scored 2 goals. His first game, his first NHL goal was 2 goals in the game. Then it was a little bit of time between the next one where he got another 2. I think recently he got 1, and then he just got the hat trick. So like he gets them in pairs and I guess triples, but
when he's feeling it.
Yeah, when he's hot, he's hot. So yeah, it was good to see Perreault do that. Gives you the whole thing is just like I had zero hope for future with this team, and like this since the Olympic break, I've had a little bit of hope. Like you can see a glimmer of hope that like, okay, so we might be onto something. We move a few pieces, maybe trade like Trocheck, Schneider, something like that. See what we can get for them, and then let the kids play and see if they can build chemistry and keep it moving.
Yeah, no, it seemed totally bleak a couple weeks ago, So really before the All-Star Olympic break, coming out of the Olympic break, they were hot. Then they were cold. Now they're hot again. It's garbage time. What they do doesn't matter towards the playoffs.
We're just ruining other teams' hopes.
But it matters towards next year. We played spoiler against 2 teams in the East. I know we're not big rivals with the Red Wings, but it's nice to play spoiler against some. Prove that you got it. Go into next year with some huevos. And yeah.
I think we're saving the best for last, which was this shit kicking against the Capitals.
Yeah, so the
oh
Rangers,
my God, how good did that feel?
It felt great. It felt like a cold shower after you've been cutting grass. You know what I mean?
It was so nice.
It felt so good.
Do you remember the last time we saw the Capitals? Remember what happened? Tom Wilson was bullying everyone. He was bullying Gavrikov and he just bullied the whole team and then put the Capitals on his back and won the whole game pretty much.
Yeah, like he had that one big hit on, I forget who he hit, but he crunched someone, then takes the puck and scores. It was a classic Ranger tormenting. So it was nice to get a little bit of that back. And
I've been joking with my Capitals fans friends. It's like, you guys are in desperate need. Like, how does it feel to get beat by pretty much a rookie lineup and possibly taken out of playoff contention by a team that's like almost last in the league?
Yeah, that meant more to me.
Good.
That meant more to me than like Wilson dummying us a little bit a couple weeks back. It was an inconsequent game. We were all well out of it by then. But we very well ended their playoff chances last night.
I know Palmer was watching the Inside Out version for parts of the game, and he missed it. But Tom Wilson absolutely buried Will Borgen.
Yeah, I didn't see that. They
buried
don't show
him.
That on the,
and like I guess Wilson was trying to like get something going or like something trying to get his pest stuff going. It was already 7-1 at that point, but he buried him. And Borgen gets up and like Tom Wilson's chirping and Borgen's laughing at him. Like how good was that? Like you're not getting under nobody's skin with that score. Yeah, Tom Wilson could suck.
The Rangers won the game and the fights, and we can't always say that against the Caps.
I'd say the lava fight was kind of a draw.
Oh, I mean, we didn't dummy any of the fights.
Yeah, those fights. The lava fight was so much of a draw.
I would give Cooley the decision over
and Cartier's decision also.
And Cartier. The Laba one was like kind of late in the game and just kind of a wrestling match.
Yeah, a little squabble.
A squabble. But yeah, I was joking that we turned the Capitals inside out.
Yeah.
On the Inside Out Classic, and I had to make that little meme with, I'll be honest. Full disclosure, I was not looking for a meme to make. I was literally scrolling Facebook, and on a random Trailer Park Boys page was that picture of Conkey saying, "Frig off, Washington," and I was like, "That's perfect. All I need to do is slap a Rangers logo on that thing, and it's perfect." So. I was not looking to do that, but it kind of came to me and it happened. So, look, I got some love for the Caps fans around here. It's all good and fun. Actually, the guy trying out tomorrow is a Caps fan, and when I texted him earlier, I was like, "Man, I'm stoked for tomorrow." And I wasn't even thinking about the game, to be honest with you. I was just like stoked for tomorrow. It'll be good to see you, man. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm stoked too." A little less after that ass whooping we got.
I was throwing some shade at a couple of my Caps fans friends too.
We have to.
Just sending them a message. Hey, how you doing? Hope you've been all right.
Hey, what's up?
Don't mention the Capitals at all. Just
a little wave.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They know it's a little bit of chirping when I'm asking them, "Hey, how are you? Missed you."
Look, there's no love lost. It'll be nice when both teams are at their peak and can kind of battle again, but. The Caps have been up and down. They had, a couple hot, seasons like we, nailed them in 4 games in 23, 24. Then 24, 25, they go and win the President's Trophy, best record in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And then this season they've been pretty average and are on the outside looking in after that Rangers clobbering. So. Can't say I feel bad.
That was a game where if they're 1 point out of the wild card spot when all said and done, they're gonna be like that Rangers game.
Well, hey, we got them. So 8 was the highest Rangers goal total all season.
I thought 7 was.
Well, our second highest was 7 against the Caps, but 8 was the new high.
After this game, 8 makes it the highest.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Highest.
7 was
that. 7 was.
We've gotten 7 goals 3 separate times.
Did we?
Yeah, that's what they said on the feed. It's like this is the 3rd game where they've scored 7 goals or more.
I remember 7-3 against the Caps.
And that 8th goal was, I was like, you saw that power play when they put Cooley out there, and they're just trying to feed it to him. Every single person who gets the puck, send it to Cooley, and he couldn't get it. 30 seconds left in the game, they get it to him, and he snipes it for the hat
Inside
trick.
Out feed. The emotions were on fire.
Really?
I think Sadness ended up with 5 assists, a goal, and some other shit. Joy had a hat trick. I mean, Anger was all over the place, buzzing.
Anger is hilarious.
Anger is funny.
Anger's a funny character.
Look, the NHL does some things sometimes swing and a miss, but this was pretty funny.
I've actually watched the movies,
and
not both of them. One movie.
I haven't.
It's about a girl named Riley who loves playing hockey.
Yeah, Raynell was
everything
telling me
like
a little
that.
bit about them.
It's a decent movie for kids and stuff. But I watched
funny,
it as
man.
an adult.
I think I will say this. Yes, kids' movies are still corny, but I think they've done a better job in this generation of making them funny.
Yeah.
And to where adults can watch them and they're not just cringe city. Like when we were kids, I mean those things. You go back and watch some of those shits we watched. It was just awful.
Let's not
MVP.
Let's not get it confused. Like the cartoons we
cartoons
watched
were
was
fantastic.
epic. But
I'm
the
talking
movies,
about the Disney Channel
MVP
shit,
with the
MVP,
chimpanzee
and Air Bud and all that crap.
Oh, Air Bud, that whole series was trash. I never liked the MVP series.
The football one, wide retriever.
The basketball one.
But I mean it was good to get one over on the Caps. Coming up, we got some games. Rangers have 4 left.
You said next is the Sabres.
Next is the Sabres.
How do you think that's gonna go? I think the Sabres are probably gonna sit some guys.
I think they're better. I mean they are.
They are better, but I think they're probably gonna be resting some players. They know they're going to the playoffs. Why risk injury on some of your top guys? And you know what's been crazy? When teams have been playing the Rangers, they've been getting injured. Like Ottawa, when we played Ottawa,
we hurt Sherratt, right?
Sherratt, it's just been, I feel like just players have just been getting injured playing the Rangers. And it sucks. You never like to see somebody get injured, but that's just the way it's been going. I've been noticing kind of a pattern of that. So they'll probably rest a few guys, hopefully.
Maybe so.
It'd be sick to see them go have a deep run.
I still think they win it. That's going to be the last game at MSG. And then the Rangers go on the road for the next 3. Saturday in Dallas. Monday, as we record, likely against the Panthers, who
Haven't
right
we've
there
had that we've had their number this year.
Yeah, but they're tanking too. I mean, they have no motivation to win.
But even before they were tanking, we've had their number.
Yeah, we have.
The outdoor game, we crushed them. The last game we played them, we crushed them.
And then I can't help but notice the irony of a season where the boys are not going to be making the playoffs and are going to be starting vacations early. They wrap the season up in Florida in back-to-back games. Or not back-to-back.
So we're playing three out of our last 4 games are against like serious competitors.
And all down south where you
like
can go.
The Lightning, Stars, Sabres, all playoff-bound teams.
3 out of 4. Panthers are not going to the playoffs. So it's almost, being as they're the last games of the season, you can see a situation where those teams, sit guys and take it easy on us, or you could see it where they're trying to fight for home ice and they really take it to us, and it's easy points. So.
Well, even if they sit guys, I don't see them taking it easy on us because that's the when they bring people up, they're going to be fighting for their chance to be noticed, So they're not going to take it easy.
Yeah. When I say take it easy, when you're sitting guys,
they're not going to it's not going to be playoff field type game.
No, I don't expect any of these to really be playoff intensity type games. I think the Rangers have kind of played spoiler when they needed to, and at this point, they're booking.
When's the last game? That's on a Wednesday, so we'll record Monday, which is the Panthers game. And then we'll have, you want to make a prediction on the Stars and Sabres games? I'm going to say Sabres beat us like 5-2. But we've been scoring, so I'm going to say it's closer to that. I'm going to say like 5-4.
That's pretty much what I was
think
thinking,
Sabres will win 5-4. Stars,
Stars, we play them tough too.
We do play the Stars tough. I think we might squeak out like an overtime. I'm not going to make a prediction. I think we'll make it overtime with the Stars.
I'll say 2-1 against the Stars, a squeaker.
You think we'll win 2-1?
A squeaker.
That's fair. We do play good against them.
And in the last 2 games of the season, I think we lose. I think the Panthers beat us on their home ice, and I think that Lightning just trying to get because it's the Lightning and the Sabres are kind of battling for first in the Atlantic.
Oh yeah, they're battling for the home ice advantage.
Yeah.
In the Rangers case, the home ice disadvantage.
Well, and the Rangers kind of have a chance to knock either team's hope of getting home ice advantage because we play both the Sabres.
Don't you hate it when your team's good and then other teams dictate what's going to happen with you? I hated that shit.
We've seen it. Rangers have been in there where you're fighting towards the end of the season and you lose a game to a nothing team. That's what happens right now. You get surprising wins, surprising losses. It's hard. I heard Mike Rupp, I think, say it's hard to win games that you're supposed to win. Or win games that you need to win. Those are the 2 hardest games.
He said must-win games are the hardest games to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Look, there's no consequence. These are not must-wins. They're not must-loses. You might want to lose to get some... At this point, I think it's advantageous for them to lose a couple of them at least after winning all these games down the stretch. For playoff positioning, I'm not necessarily a tank kind of guy, but I can see the situation.
You think who do you think is going to make the wild card? I think it's going to be Ottawa. I think Ottawa's going to make it.
I'd have to look at the standings. I think Ottawa's right now in it, and
then there's it's like a race between like the Capitals, Detroit,
the
Islanders. So they're all kind of like right there, just outside of it.
Let's check the standings real quick in the East.
Yeah. You don't got the app?
I'm sure I do, but. This doesn't show you who's in the hunt. I'd have to.
Well, I'm just telling you now. It's like the Red Wings.
Yeah, Senators, Red Wings, Islanders, Blue Jackets are sort of in the hunt.
Capitals. All those teams are in it, and then it just kind of drops off for teams that are just already gone. So,
I think it's gonna be Bruins, Senators. I think you get both wild card teams from the Atlantic. It's the better division.
Yeah, it's cool that the Flyers have made it into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm happy for them.
That's pretty cool.
Let's check the West too while we're looking.
The West is a
what did
weird.
David call it, a pillow fight?
Yeah, the West is weird.
Well,
they got a dominant division.
The Pacific sucks, and the Central is like awesome.
Well, how nice would it be for the Oilers to?
Look at the points difference. The Avalanche at first in the Central have 110 points.
Look, it's like wild card teams are doing better the top 3 teams.
Yeah, really. The Mammoth is the wild card team, and they are better than the Oilers.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
The Ducks and
That's
the Golden
crazy.
Knights. That is crazy, man. That almost pisses you off to be in that division. You're like,
yeah,
I'd be
yeah, that's some shit.
And Connor wants to call it a pillow fight, dude. You're the pillow master. You're right there at the top of the pillow fight. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
But what else, man? What else do you got?
I don't know. I don't have much. It's been a fun week or two.
Yeah, it has.
I've been enjoying seeing the wins.
It should be enjoyed.
I've needed it. My mood has been fine. You know, a couple losses hasn't been breaking my back. I ain't been losing sleep at night.
No, it's inconsequent.
It just is what it is.
It's inconsequent.
And I have a little bit of hope for next season, so I'm happy about that.
Hope for next season. I can live with it. And you know, it's nice. The one thing that is nice about your team not making the playoffs is the playoff games that you get to watch. It's sheer enjoyment. You get to pull for other teams. It's just good
quality hockey with low emotion.
Yeah, no emotion. Like, you know, even if you start pulling for a team, it's not that heartbreaking when they lose.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of good old-fashioned fun.
Hey, that quote you said earlier, that was from...
Yes.
What I called it...
Well, duh.
So he said that in a message, and I knew it was a Rock is My Life quote.
Sure. Yep. Shout out Peter Wolf.
Peter Wolf, that's good. So yeah, I'm good. I don't got nothing else. Do you?
I don't either. I think this is gonna be a short episode. We'll wrap it up here. We're gonna get together next week, make our 3rd Monday in a row.
It'll be our final regular season.
Yeah, final
episode.
Regular season episode. We'll probably cover the playoffs. I don't know if we'll get up every week during the off season.
We should do every once a month for the off season.
That's what I was thinking too. Just there's a lot of stuff going on. There's no sense in trying to get up every week.
Yeah. Follow, subscribe, share the video. Please get us out there. And with that being said, forever hold your peace.
Until next time.
All right, take care, guys.